We're live.
Travis, your
Okay.
volume is way high. Let me fix it.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hello
That's
everybody.
better.
As you hear the baby in the background, did you turn me all the way down?
It's to normal now. It's to normal.
Okay. Hello everybody, and welcome to a very, very late edition of the Coaster Podcast with a baby.
With a baby.
With a baby. With me tonight, I have. Who do I want to get first? Michael, you can go first.
Hello, I'm Michael DePrimo, or Dr. Bacon.
When's the next time you're gonna change your name?
When's St. Patrick's Day?
NASCAR.
Tweet it out in
I don't know.
Spanish again. Tweet it out in Spanish again.
Did it really?
Are you
Hola,
becoming
senor.
Dr. Ireland or something?
Dr. Lucky. Dr.
Ah, that's good.
That's a good one. Also have, oh my gosh, this is hysterical. The ad for the podcast tonight is a Cece's ad.
Oh, I drove by CC's. And
Is it the
Taco
one
Bell.
is it the ones that Ken's king of?
Probably. I don't know.
And the person you hear talking is, of course, Andy from Theme Parks and Travels.
Hello, everybody. Live from Orlando.
Live from Orlando. It's Saturday night.
Ooh.
It's Friday
Soon.
still. Wrong day.
Soon.
Very soon.
Very soon.
Super
And
soon.
super soon. That other voice you hear with the baby in the background is Sir Owen Disney.
It's not mine, really. It's not.
Bingo.
My second cousin's chilling out here for the weekend, so it's going to be a little bit louder than normal. My apologies. I'm happy to be here today and to spread the good word of Universal Orlando.
Yay.
Don't worry, Owen.
And I can't change what's going on my computer. Oh no, this is not good.
Don't worry, Owen. I don't have the best audio either, so yeah.
Okay, so that was weird. So I'm moderating chat, and if anyone wants to tweet me at Travis Coaster, so I'll see it on my phone. And oh no, I didn't. Never mind. That's
While you're on Twitter, go follow at TP Travel.
Yeah, while you're on Twitter, go
Oh
follow
my goodness.
me at the Cheesy Turtle.
We're only
Is there
79
anything
away
you guys?
from 1,000.
Is there anything you guys want to say before we get started?
No.
No. Okay,
no.
good.
I drove by
Who
Bowling
wants to start? Who wants to start?
I wouldn't mind starting first, but I have a lot of topics, and I don't know if Andy wants to go first because of his traveling situation.
No, it's not that bad. As long as the Wi-Fi doesn't crash, I'm fine.
All right.
Okay,
all
sounds
right,
good. So,
all
Michael, you
right.
can go first. Get all your stuff out.
Let me get the stuff. All right. So, hello.
It's me.
It's me. Yeah, hello. So today my first topic is the Great Wolf Lodge, out here in Orange County, California, on Garden Grove, I believe. The first indoor water park here in California has opened. It's really expensive, but I hope to go sometime soon. The place looks absolutely badass. If I'm not mistaken, every single room is a suite.
I haven't seen anything on it, so.
It looks pretty good. It looks great. To go along with the water park, they also have a 4D interactive shooting ride. It's not necessarily a dark ride, but it's like a movie theater themed, and it's interactive, and it's 3D or 4D.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks really good. I'm excited to go out here, and this will be open year-round because it's an indoor water park.
Oh wait, just wondering. I'm sorry. Is that a 4D thing? Like, I think it's just a small simulator, right?
I think it's a Triotech. It's a Triotech.
It is Triotech. Yeah, I know they have the same thing in the Williamsburg one. It's like it's a very small thing. I thought.
Yeah, it's really small, but it gets. I don't want to say it gets the job done, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I really love how the outdoor portions of the water slide just go out of the building, come back in. These water slides look great too. I cannot wait to go. Can't wait to go experience this water park. Hopefully, should be soon. And yeah, I guess that's it. Next topic we
That looks
got.
like the best one.
Yes,
By far, like,
it's a really good water slide.
that
Little
looks like the
resort.
best Great Wolf.
hmm Yeah, especially for California, we don't have an indoor water park, so this is gonna be good. It's gonna
It's
be
right.
able to operate year round.
Yeah, and it's
The
right
water
down the road
park
from Disneyland, isn't it?
and Knott's.
Yep, there you go.
Closer to Knott's though, because Garden Grove is closer to Knott's. Um, let's see. I was gonna say something else about the Great Wolf Lodge. Oh, since it is open year round, this will give those thrill seekers a chance to ride their favorite water slides during the wintertime. Currently, we have Hurricane Harbor, Soak City, and Aquatica. Aquatica being my home water park, and those all close in September. Even though the weather's perfectly fine to operate a water park year round, they still close it, and I'm glad that we have a water park to go to during the winter time.
Unfortunately, I think you have to stay in the hotel to get into the water park.
It's completely fine. I wouldn't mind staying a few nights at a really nice hotel with a water park.
Yeah. No, I mean, I bet I guarantee that one's a really nice one, especially because it's brand new. I know some of the other
Yes.
ones could use some renovations, like Williamsburg, for example.
Yes.
When we were there, the beds were, like, breaking apart in a couple spots. So, yeah.
I guess that's that topic. Second topic. This was a coaster announced a really long time ago at a small park in the Midwest called Adventureland Theme Park. This is a small little theme park in Mid-America. They have a few rides. I believe they have a Schwarzkopf looping coaster or some sort of looping coaster, a wooden coaster, and they recently replaced their log ride for the first ever Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster to come to the U.S., and that is Monster. This thing was announced a really long time ago, and it has finally gone vertical. Track is in place, and the green color scheme actually looks insane. It looks really good. And it's barely gone vertical, and the opening date is still June.
Wow.
Yeah, this looks like a really great coaster. First Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster, and then a Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster, sort of like the Smiler at Alton Towers, which is a really controversial ride that I hate to have the example of because that just had that major accident, but we're not going to look at that.
They
This
announced this before the accident.
Yes, this was announced before the accident. So first Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster coming to the U.S. Looks amazing. Tons of inversions, hang time, lots of airtime. It looks really fantastic. Yeah, especially for a small park like this, a Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster would be huge. It's definitely gonna boost popularity of the
Yeah,
park.
and I think these things go up pretty quickly. I believe the one at Knoebels, which is it's zero, but same type of ride. You know, the Eurofighter style. I thought it
Yes.
was. I think it's a Euro. I thought it was a Eurofighter.
Oh
The
no, this
one
is
that,
a zero
no,
something.
in at Adventureland, Iowa.
Oh no, this is the
I,
Infinity Coaster, first ever.
oh, it looks like the same as the. It
Yeah,
just
this
it's the
is
same. I
it's
mean,
actually gonna be really big.
they're literally the same thing though. Both types of ride. But
These are the Infinity Coaster Monster. It's gonna have more intense inversions.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be all around better than a Eurofighter.
Got it. But yeah, it you know like Those things go up very quickly. The Knoebels one I think started in January of last year and was up by like March or something.
Yeah, that's a small coaster, so
So is this though? It's not that
this is
big.
a huge coaster.
No, it's
Monster?
like 98 feet tall or something.
It's got some crazy inversions though. It looks huge, actually.
Monster.
At Adventureland, I thought it was gonna be huge or something.
It didn't look that big to me. I mean, it's big for that park for sure, but
Yeah, definitely for the park, but
no,
um,
yeah, it's not. I mean, well, I don't know.
it's definitely gonna be better than a Eurofighter.
That's definitely gonna be bigger than a small Eurofighter or whatever, but
Yeah,
well,
it looks great.
NASCAR.
Oh yeah, there comes the NASCARs. Can't go an episode without them.
Yep. I wish we could.
It's 133 feet tall, so that's big-ish.
That's pretty good. Twisted Colossus is, what is it, 125 something?
Yeah, that's not that tall though. Still.
Yeah, but it's definitely not a small ride,
Yeah.
and this is gonna be taller than it, so this is huge.
It's huge.
Oh
Huge.
gosh, stop.
I guess that's the end of that topic. In case you guys wanted to add something else.
No, I'm good.
Third topic. This is really interesting because a new map of the Six Flags Over Georgia, or the new Six Flags Over Georgia map. An image was released of it a few days ago, and Ninja, uh, their Vekoma multi-looping coaster, which is very rough. Ninja. Um, it appeared white and blue on the map, and was also called like New Ninja or something. It was definitely
Weird.
named something different. So what I'm speculating is they're not only getting VR, but maybe they're going to be refurbishing their Vekoma coaster, which is definitely not smooth.
If it's new Ninja, you know what I could see? I could see them putting the VR on that. I know,
They're getting it on Daredevil Dive, so
but no, that's the thing though. Daredevil Dive, they said it was for a limited time only, unlike every other
uh,
park. So I could see
oh,
them switching that.
They
maybe they
might.
I don't
could,
know. That's just an idea.
but the color
That's
scheme
just
is
a
totally
guess.
different. The old color scheme used to be red and black, or black supports red track. The new one is white supports and blue check. Definitely looks a lot better. The logo has been removed from the map, and it has been listed as the all-new Ninja, coming in the late spring of 2016. Definitely interesting because we have seen quite a bit of Vekoma coasters getting refurbishments lately.
Yeah.
Include the one at Maurice Piers, the SLC. That definitely looks great. Let's see. I'm forgetting, but I think there's another Vekoma getting a refurbishment, like a complete
Um,
rechecking. I don't know if this is a complete overhaul, but I could definitely see them getting the, what are they called, the MK1212 trains that are found on Sidewinder at
yeah.
Hershey Park.
And yeah, those are
I
good.
remember that ride.
Yes, those have the nice comfort collars, unlike the ones on B&Ms. It's weird to say that a Vekoma train is better than a B&M, but it's the case there. Um,
Well, it's a better
let's hope.
comfort collar for sure,
Yes,
but
definitely a better comfort color. Maybe we could see just all new trains, or maybe we can see an entire track overhaul with Ninja, because it's definitely not a smooth coaster and definitely not popular. But the setting of the ride is absolutely incredible. It's over a lake, has some really unique inversions. This ride does have potential to be great if it does get a refurbishment instead of just a repaint. Because I don't think Ninja, the name Ninja doesn't suit blue and white as a color scheme. When I think of
Yeah.
ninja, I think of black and red, of course, or red and white. I
Yep.
do not think of like blue.
Maybe it's a
Definitely
French
a weird
ninja.
choice. Definitely weird choice. Or the Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
It's interesting for sure.
It's very interesting.
Going to the next topic, but we're staying in the same park. Daredevil Dive. This is the first coaster to test with VR, and I've heard nothing but great reviews about the VR.
And you should be happy about that because it's New Revolution VR.
New Revolution is coming soon, and I'm gonna be getting some updates. Go to themeparksandtravels.com for that.
Oh, God.
So, this is definitely interesting. Was not expecting Daredevil Dive to be the first coaster to test with VR, but it's definitely great. I've seen the POV of it, which is definitely not synced at all. Horrible syncing.
It's not that bad. It's a little bit.
It's
funny.
awful.
No.
Awful syncing.
I still haven't looked at the POV of it yet. Is it online?
It's on our
Yeah.
Facebook page.
Go check it out. Theme Parks and Travels on
Facebook.com/Theme
Facebook.
Parks and Travels. Yeah.
Wait,
Oh.
is it? Never mind. I'm not going to ask that question because it's stupid. I'm just going to go to Theme Parks and Travels on Facebook.
Ooh, thanks. Thanks for that.
No problem.
We typically respond to within minutes.
So do I on the CoasterCasters podcast.
Oh, we're down to minutes. Good. It was at an hour last week.
Actually, it's at very responsive now.
Very responsive. Typically replies within an hour.
Oh. Still.
Rip.
Within an hour. Wow, I was
Abby,
let
you
down.
should message it so I can get the rate down.
Yeah, let's hope that fixes that.
Let's hope it.
But the Daredevil Dive VR. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed with the animation. The quality is definitely not what I was expecting from
It's
the
Six Flags. What
reviews.
were you expecting then?
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting much because it's Six Flags. But the shooting aspect of it, the way the VR works with the inversions and stuff.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is
And
cool.
This is the coolest use of a mid-course brake run I've ever seen. I don't want to. Should I spoil it or should they go check it?
I'm about to spoil it.
Oh
my God, that's so cool.
The mid-course brake run is you crashing through a building and coming out the other side and directly taking a turn.
This is the coolest thing in the world.
And the Superman one's gonna be cooler.
Yeah, the Superman hasn't been tested yet, but hopefully we can see that soon.
So that means that this is oh my God, that's a cool brake run.
In 2 weeks, I hopefully will be at one of the Superman ones, the America one.
So here's my thing about this.
Yeah.
You're riding the ride.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a different experience for each ride, correct?
No.
Like, the movements are different.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like, the one on Daredevil Dive, all the movements are going to be completely different.
Oh, yeah. On each different coaster? Yeah, because they have to. Otherwise, it would suck.
Yes. The VR movies are different, but it's going to be the same animation style.
Okay.
Yes. So the one on the New Revolution is going to work with the New Revolution track, and the Superman ones will work with the Superman track. Because otherwise that would be awkward to be seeing an airtime hill but be going through a helix. That would make riders just vomit everywhere.
Yeah.
So definitely it will be more synced than it looks in video. That's what I was concerned about because it looks really out of sync in the video.
He's exaggerating. It's not that far.
I'm watching it. I'm gonna watch it again. It's really not out of sync.
There's a couple spots where definitely you can see it, but
especially coming up out of the lift. But
so you actually have like a button that you push to shoot?
Yep, on the side of the VR goggles, you will have a button and you can shoot targets.
Oh wow, that is cool.
It is great.
I wonder if you can dodge that first hit.
I have no idea, dude. It is interactive, so you can dodge stuff, but just make sure you don't bump into another rider next to you. Anybody else have any more comments about that?
I'm watching it again, and
The brake run especially is really cool because you
yeah,
land
I
on
just want
a
to say
ship.
this is the cheesiest graphics I've ever seen.
Oh, it's not the cheesiest.
It's not that bad.
It's definitely not the cheesiest.
Okay, there's a part at the end where they do a cobra roll.
Not a
And
Cobra roll.
not a cobra roll, corkscrew. And it doesn't flip with it.
Yeah, because it's out of sync.
No, hold on.
Yeah, it is out of sync.
It's overall fine, but not perfect.
It will be in sync, not the band or the boy band from the early 2000s, but it will be
One of the
in
best
sync
boy bands
when you're
ever.
Well,
on the ride.
maybe it's not intended to flip with you because you'll just feel the G-forces or whatever, and it'll make sense somehow.
Maybe you'll hear Joey Fatone and Justin Timberlake when you're riding it.
I want it that way.
Okay, that's nice.
Let's keep going.
Actually, I think we're done with that topic, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. Well, I'm still watching. I'm watching the video again right now, but
In case you have anything to add, we're gonna stay in the same park for the next topic.
Again?
Yep. There's a lot of news coming out of Six Flags over Georgia. So some okay, I'm gonna use one of my bad words. Two dipshits broke into Whitewater, Six Flags Whitewater down the road from over Georgia. Six Flags Whitewater, the
just
water
dropped
park.
the DS right there.
And what they did is they took their boards, their skateboards, because I'm a skater. I like to use that lingo. And they went on the tornado water slide and they skated it like a half pipe and caused over $20,000 in damages to the water slide's fiberglass.
Really?
Yep.
Did they find out who it was?
Yes, they did. I think they're still arrested.
Good. They should
I
get.
think they got arrested.
They should go to jail for a very long time.
Oh yes, they got arrested. Can I name the names?
Okay, we need to make a consenting agreement on this. Andy, do you think we should name the names?
yeah.
Owen, do you think we should name the names?
Michael, it only seems to be out of sync on that last part.
Yeah,
Owen?
they'll probably fix that.
It's really like the last minute or so.
Owen. Hello. Is he there?
The baby thing.
Maybe.
Okay, but I think we're good enough. So the two idiots it was Joseph James okay, this ad keeps popping up and interrupting everything. James Bode Swanson and Joseph James Webster.
Boo!
For a second, I thought it would be a certain person from the town where Six Flags Georgia is, who do not like. I do not like. I'm not gonna say who, so don't worry. But
they broke in at 1 a.m. and they skated the water slides and caused so much damage to the water slide, and Six Flags is going to have to repair that because of those two idiots.
That's
luckily,
dumb.
Six Flags is making record profits. Go Jim Reed Anderson.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Jim Reed Anderson.
Oh my god.
Okay, can we continue?
Yeah, we're done
Never.
with that topic. Number 6, I guess, because that was an add-on topic. Lightning Rod at Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. This ride has been like hauling ass when it comes to construction.
That's 3.
That's,
Okay.
oh, come on.
Can't say it on TV. You can't say it here.
You can say that on TV.
Okay, only Vince McMahon can say that.
Everyone says that on TV. Donald Trump says that on like national news.
It's because Donald Trump's
and it doesn't get bleeped.
Because Donald Trump's
For example, that's just the first person that came into my mind. There's only two things you can't say on two words you can't say on TV.
And what was that guy that used one of them?
He's already used one of them for sure, but
yeah, for sure. The other one was I don't know which one.
A lot of messages.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Back on the Dollywood topic. Dollywood. They've been testing their new launched wooden coaster by RMC, and I've heard the tests have been nothing but success.
NASCAR.
Oh, sorry, that was I-4.
Not just any NASCAR, it's an I-4 NASCAR.
I mean, it's Florida, crazy drivers addicted to tacos and CC's.
We're talking to you, Ken.
I'm joking. No, he's recording the Orlando Tourism Report right now. I mean, oh wait, it's definitely not pre-recorded. Yeah.
Way to screw up continuity.
Listen to that 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. on WPRK Orlando. We're on the TuneIn app. We're on iTunes.
Well, here's the thing. I'm saying this because Ken's a great friend of the podcast. When you have something on at 5 to 7 in the morning, kind of have to pre-record it.
Yeah.
Because no one's that awake at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, tourism people might be, but
not West, not
no, yeah. Time. Right now the station's time slots are not the best, but
it's a bit wonky.
Like I mean, I was tempted to see if I could go to the station, but I didn't want the other people in my group to have to wake up at 5 a.m. So yeah.
Okay, continue.
Dollywood they have been testing a lightning rod all night last night.
Nice.
Oh, that makes complete sense though, because that's the only way they'll get that ride open. I believe they have to get like over 200 something successful test runs in a row, which is something they can do in 24 hours, but according to Loop at least.
Something they can achieve with 3 chains, I believe. Are there any 3 trains, or?
Probably.
Yeah, I assume so. But I've heard nothing but success.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, the first ever launched wooden roller coaster is successful. And
I would give that to Twisted Colossus, because that first part...
It's an acceleration.
It practically is a launch, I mean. It's fast enough.
Not really, it's a tire acceleration.
Hulk is a launch, and that's tire.
Yeah, but that's a steel coaster, too.
Yeah, but,
Twisted Colossus is a steel coaster.
That's true. Oh, yeah. Well, good point. What am I saying?
First launched RMC, I guess you could say, but first launched wooden coaster that belongs to I almost said Shot Rod. Oh my gosh, we're going back to when it was just a rumor.
Shot Rod.
Everyone thought it was Shot Rod.
I was expecting it to be a drop tower, if it were Shot Rod.
Don't they have a drop tower?
No, I don't think they do.
Oh, never mind.
They do, it's a tiny one.
Oh, that the one that you have to pull yourself up and then you drop yourself?
I think that's Silver Dollar City.
No, they have one at Dollywood. It's next to Mystery Mine.
No.
Yeah, they have one.
Back there's no flat rides at all. It's all roller coasters and the zip lines.
Next to Mystery Mine.
I guarantee you that's not there.
Dive Loop. Maybe they removed it.
Definitely not.
Maybe they removed it, but I remember seeing a video about it.
I'll Google Earth this.
And you have to pull yourself up with a rope and drop yourself.
Oh God, I'm
That's
about
Legoland.
to hit myself in the head.
Yeah, I've done that at Legoland.
I have both of them.
Oh
Oh God.
my god, dude. That ride is excruciating.
It's not that bad.
Being the only one in your...
Well, there were two of
being the
us
only
in
one
mine.
there.
Well, I mean, there were two of us, but that can't get you pulled up much faster.
I guess so.
Because there's more weight.
But yeah, I guess that's the final topic. So we have a success for the first ever launch wooden coaster. I hope to see more, actually.
Alright, if Google Earth loads, I'll tell you the answer.
It's the end of my little segment.
All right, Andy, do you want to go next?
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on. I'm looking this. I'm on the looking at Dollywood now. Ooh, it's in 3D now. Good. No. Doesn't look like it.
I'll send you the
Street View.
video. I'll send you the
They
video.
don't. Oh
I
wait.
will send
Oh,
you the
it's like
video.
20 feet high.
Yeah, but it's still one of those things.
It's literally not even 20 feet high.
It's like 18 feet tall, but it's
Dear
still
God.
it's still one of those things.
Is that still there though?
I'm pretty sure.
I like Mystery Mine. Good ride.
Mystery Mine's an amazing ride. I've rode it 10 times in a row.
People say it sucks, but it's pretty good.
That ride would be a great candidate for VR.
All those
That would be terrible with VR. It has effects.
Hey, Andy.
But if the effects ever got messed up and couldn't be used again, like there's.
Well, this isn't Disney, Travis. They don't make things that don't work.
Wow. Shots.
Wow.
Fired.
Shot rods fired? No.
Yeah, shot rod. Look at that. Works.
Okay, next person.
Dollywood even makes arrows that work.
Yep.
Next person.
Alright, I guess I should go. Alright, my news today. Alright, we'll start with Baba John Land. I got it right, in Belgium.
Baba John Land. Papa John's.
Guess what? They're getting a VR coaster.
Yeah.
There's literally no information as to how there's no specifics on it, but it's going on to their Revolution coaster, which is like a weird Vekoma.
Yeah, Revolution.
Is it going to be called New Revolution instead of The New Revolution?
Probably. Probably.
Moving virtual reality revolution coaster. That's a confirmed leaked name of it.
Yeah, that's some news there. What else was I going to talk about? Ooh, this is something I didn't say anything about. It's not exactly theme park, but it's close enough. Royal Caribbean's new ship. I just saw this on Facebook, actually. The Harmony of the Seas, the new world's largest cruise ship, left the dry dock today.
Awesome.
Or the other day, maybe, but yeah, that ship looks incredible. It's like Oasis of the Seas, the current world's largest cruise ship, but a bit bigger and with 5 water slides or something.
Wow.
Well, not 5 water slides, but they have water slides now. And I believe like that observation deck. So that's cool. Yeah. That just goes along with the Disney had recently announced a few of them. So, yeah. It's going to carry over 6,000 passengers. Isn't that insane?
That's ridiculous.
Yep. I'm trying to get a picture with where you can see the water slides of it. It clicked an ad. I think there's 3 water slides, but that's the first for Royal Caribbean. That's something Carnival, Norwegian, and Disney are the main ones who do that. I don't know of any other cruise lines that really do the slides on the ships, but it's always cool when they do. So, all right, here's some sad news. SeaWorld announced that Tilikum, the killer whale, the one that killed a trainer, and Don Branchow, I think, is the name of the trainer.
Mm-hmm.
And he's sick. He has a lung disease, or not. I guess a lung infection.
Yeah.
And he's taken a turn for the worse. He's going to die, is what SeaWorld said. Essentially, it's sad. Hope he's okay. But he has lived 35 years, which is the lifespan of a killer whale.
Sorry, it timed out.
Yeah, it's sad news though.
It's still sad.
What happened?
At least for me.
Tillicum.
Oh.
Tillicum. Yeah.
I heard about that. That's sad.
It's especially sad for me because he's the only one I've seen perform, and
Travis, more than one whale performs in a show, though.
Yes, but I've only been to SeaWorld once.
Yeah, more than one perform in each show.
Yeah, but no, that was whenever way back in the day.
That's when the trainers were still in the water.
Exactly.
That was only a year ago, right?
No.
Are you
That
sure?
might be when they had a water ski show.
Yeah, that's when I went.
Speaking of SeaWorld, Mako. They finished the track work on that. So I happen to be in Orlando right now, as I've said before, and drove by that today. It looks awesome. Got some construction pictures of it. I might post them on the site if I can. Wi-Fi is not the best, but it'll be up to the pictures will be up there tomorrow for sure. Or some pictures will be up tomorrow because I'm doing a little helicopter tour over Orlando, so go check that out. Yeah, it looks amazing. Our friends over at Wild Gravity Travels, Jim and Brent, got an update right after. It was right as they were there as they put the track piece in, so it looks good. And yeah, I can't wait to see it going.
I'll hopefully be able to ride it in June.
Hopefully,
if I even go to SeaWorld, because here's the thing, SeaWorld, man, is expensive.
No,
not nearly as expensive as Disney World.
Well, I get discount tickets to Disney because of military.
SeaWorld gives free tickets to military.
Active duty.
Well, still, they should give you. I believe they give a discount.
Yeah,
SeaWorld is not at all expensive, though.
It's not a big enough discount for us to, I guess, go. I think it is, but no one else does.
We'll go to SeaWorld in September or October. Don't worry.
I know.
I mean, Mako's gonna be a better ride than Kong for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Hypercoaster is far better than a simulator.
Rides can be good for different reasons, though.
It's going to be a very good simulator, I can say that, but I just think Mako's going to be a bit better. And Cobra's Curse is going to be better than that.
Yeah.
But, and then finally, the other ride we have testing this week is Delirium at Kings Dominion. The park put a video up of it testing, and hopefully, I can't wait to ride personally. Yeah, it's exciting, They really, that thing shot up fast. Like, they started construction a month ago. So, yeah, that's my topics. I've also today, I'm just going to talk a little bit about, since I'm in Orlando, so I went over the fun spot today. White Lightning is awesome. Rode the Scream and Swing, that's always fun. The Enterprise, Freedom Flyer without VR, unfortunately. Go-karts. I have never been bumped so much on the go-karts ever. Like, it was kind of insane. They always say no bumping. Who listens to that, really, though?
Yeah.
I mean, I bumped a couple people by accident, but there was some kid behind me who was just his goal was to get around me clearly. So he just did so by ramming me as much as possible.
Oh man, have you been on the ones at Magic Mountain yet?
Oh,
Cyclone 500. The ride-ups on that just yell at you the entire time. Slow down! Stop bumping! Go faster!
I think they did the same at Six Flags Americas. I've been on those. But Fun Spot, I mean, the go-karts were cool because, they're multi-level go-karts. That's always fun, but, yeah, it can be annoying. Like, I'm just going to say, I think the kid behind me, before we even started moving, he was pushing. It was, there was a Fun Spot employee standing in front of our row, holding us back before we could go. The kid starts hitting the gas and is pushing the four go-karts in front of him forwards. Luckily, the Fun Spots employee signaled us to go before it became dangerous or anything, but seriously, it was just weird. And then the other funny thing is the general public at Fun Spot was pretty funny today. White Lightning goes into the brake run. Somebody shouts, "Now is where you launch him backwards," and basically everyone on the train started panicking. But the best part is when the ride-off played with it and said, "All right, 3, 2, 1, backwards," and it just rolled into the station. And still, someone freaked out because they were like, "Oh no, we better not be going again." So that was good.
The general public, it never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, and let me just say, JetBlue is amazing. That airline is so much better than the others. Unfortunately, Orbitz messed up the reservation, so. But they have the most legroom, and basically all that was left because of Orbitz not getting our seat assignment right was extra legroom. So, yeah, I could literally I was able to stretch my legs out on the flight, which hasn't happened since I was little.
Yeah.
So nice. But yeah, after Fun Spot, we went to by SeaWorld to Disney Springs and had a little celebratory vacation dinner. Boathouse is my new favorite restaurant. That place was amazing.
I stand Boathouse.
Boathouse is awesome.
Oh my god.
I haven't even been there, and I know I'm gonna love it.
Travis, it's good food. You've got the seafood. You've got
You forget. I lived in Maryland. I'm a seafood fanatic. I love seafood more than I love burgers. Actually, that's not true. I love burgers.
And the burgers are good too. I mean, I had filet sliders.
Ooh.
Those were delicious. I was in the mood for something like that today. And I had someone else with me had a lobster mac and cheese that was delicious. And I think salmon was the other thing. That I didn't have any of that, but it looked good. Even the bread at Boathouse, the bread is amazing. So,
I'm definitely doing something. I'm gonna do something at Boathouse this year. Hopefully.
You've got to go. Go get the rental car.
It's not hopefully in June. I'm gonna go in June. It just depends on what happens in June, depending on when I go. Because I have a plan set in my head for something. Don't know if it'll work, but if it does, Boathouse will steal everything, and it'll be great and all terrific and everything. So yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Did you get to have dessert?
No, we were full.
Shame.
I should have.
That dessert is incredible, man. Seriously, that whiskey cornbread cake. Oh my god.
Oh, and he couldn't have it because he's not old enough.
No. It's not like that.
Travis, having some alcohol in food is something you can do.
I know. I'm not dumb.
Just making sure.
I was making a joke.
Whiskey caramel cornbread cake. If you get a chance to go to Boathouse, I totally recommend that.
Watch. Didn't you do a snip and snack?
I did a sip and snack on it, and the sound was totally messed up. So I may need to repeat that one.
That was the first sip and snack I ever watched.
Oh God, I'm sorry. That's how it started with you.
It's okay. I stayed along.
Yes.
And then of course, tomorrow is going to be helicopter tour, as I said, and cruise, and the cruise, not the Ted Cruz, the cruise.
The Ted Cruz. What a joke.
What a waste.
Yeah.
All right. Is that all you got, Andy?
Yep. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Owen, do you mind if I go next?
Not at all.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with the thing that Owen sent me right before we started the podcast. This is from Attractions Magazine, surprisingly, because I never get anything from anywhere else but Screamscape because it's so easy and I just click it and take a picture of it.
Oh, I get email notifications from a few sites. It can be useful, Travis. Just a recommendation.
Oh, you mean like email notifications for stuff?
Yeah, like Wild Gravity Travels, for example. Whenever they got a new construction update, the thing sends me an email. And same for Real Geek and Coaster Chit Chat. Those are just a few of them.
I'll look into it.
Those send some good news updates. So
I need to start doing that. Disney Springs has, as we know, seen plethora of new things coming in, and it has 2 new kiosks coming in. One's called BB Wolf's Sausage Company. It's inspired by the Three Little Pigs nemesis, the Big Bad Wolf. It's going to be located outside of T-Rex. It's going to serve gourmet wieners, and pork might not be on the menu. Which, if it's not, it's funny.
It's kosher, right?
It might be.
Gotta be kosher.
On the opposite side of the marketplace, you're gonna have. This is the most amazing name of a restaurant. It's a kiosk, Aristocrapes. It's gonna be near Rainforest Cafe, and it's going to be themed to the Aristocats, which is a great movie. If you haven't watched it, watch it. They're gonna serve up French pancakes, otherwise known as crepes, and they're gonna have a bunch of different flavors, from like probably a chocolate crepe to probably maybe a bacon crepe. Who knows?
So they're copying Busch Gardens.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, it's not actually copying crepes. Been around for ages, but. Oh my god, the crepes at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, delicious. I've probably ranted about this on the show before. Get them. Anyway.
But yeah, I think those are going to be pretty cool. If Crepes is open whenever I go in June, you dang sure know I'll be there because I love me some crepes.
Better than Wetzel's pretzels for sure.
That's debatable.
Wetzel's are terrible. Auntie Anne's is the only way to go.
Auntie Anne's is superior. That is
Wetzel's pretzels, I'm sorry. When they say Wetzel, they mean wet. Okay?
No way, I love Wetzel's pretzels.
It's as if you put liquid butter, take the normal amount. It's you're drinking a cup of butter.
So if you're Paula Deen...
And you don't like that?
You're Paula Deen.
And now we're going to add a few cups of butter.
And then we're going to add a sprinkle of butter.
And then we're
a tablespoon of butter.
Then we're going to
add
the butter.
And then we're going to add a little itty bitty piece of watermelon, and we're good.
Travis, I'm going to send you a picture.
I'm actually surprised you didn't put in a Paula Deen racism joke.
I did, secretly. No one got it.
I missed it.
Comedy for one is still comedy.
Indeed.
Oh, and you got that right.
I actually didn't hear you. I was trying to look up something.
Okay, good. Let's hope it didn't pick it up on the podcast then. Some other news we got is Superhero HQ over in Tomorrowland at Disneyland is being moved. The last day for people in California to experience Superhero HQ is April 2nd. Spider-Man and Captain America will then move over to California Adventure for the meet and greets in a new location starting April 3rd. Fortunately, the Iron Man tech presented by Stark Industries will no longer be there, and here it says Thor will be retired returning to Asgard, meaning Thor's going away. So bye Thor.
No, so bad.
Yeah, so bad.
Okay, Travis, check your direct messages.
Oh God.
It's always a good sign when Michael DMs you, right?
No, it's not a good sign. Anybody, if you ever get a DM from Michael, just run.
I don't usually have to run.
I'm done. I am done.
Oh, come on. It's funny.
Some terrible, terrible news hit this week. Hit me personally because I love these things. Disney has taken turkey legs off the menu at Animal Kingdom.
No.
So sad. So sad.
Eh.
You'll still be able to buy them in Magic Kingdom and the studios in Epcot, just not Animal Kingdom. No idea why.
I haven't had a Disney turkey leg, but I just don't. I mean, I've had.
Here's the thing. I think Animal Kingdom should not have animal products to eat.
Well, here's the thing. I saw a joke on Twitter, and it was now that they don't have turkey legs, you'll see an overabundance of turkeys now at Animal Kingdom.
Oh my God.
Well,
I don't know who to give credit to on that one.
You're gonna see turkeys running around everywhere now.
Yeah.
No, Animal Kingdom. Michael, you've got to celebrate the uses of animals, though. I mean, it's a park that celebrates all things animals. You've got to celebrate that animals are delicious too.
Yeah.
Also, how else could you keep that breakfast buffet operating? I mean, seriously.
Now, Streamscape came up with a good idea, and I'm going to read their sentence. It says, they're hoping it creates an opening for fresh new snack ideas instead, not just a rebranding of the turkey leg to be sold at Avatar Land as the Banshee stick or something. That sounds terrible, because if you've ever seen the movie, a Banshee is a small flying creature.
You know what I want them to replace it with?
Or a big B&M invert.
I know what I want. I want the animal poop.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Bring the animal poop back.
Bring it back. Bring the poop back.
Yeah, poop.
I was mad that I didn't get it.
This actually really goes into each other. Like,
whoa, Travis. Whoa.
Segue perfect.
Whoa.
Frozen live at the Hyperion.
Travis, oh my God.
Wait, but why? Wait. Oh, for the record, can I mention something about the whole turkey leg story?
Yeah.
Ken is the one who broke that on Orlando Weekly, and so many sites have literally copied the exact words he said. Don't do that. Public service announcement. Just don't do that.
PSA.
All right.
So,
now back to your regular scheduled programming. Poop programming. Right.
Da 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 da. Hey.
So is Universal selling up pieces of King Kong's poop?
Oh, and did you get that joke? Please tell me you got that joke.
Which one?
He said, now back to your regular scheduled programming, and what did I sing?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Bring back Beetlejuice.
It's coming. No. Don't worry.
As we talked about back in September, Disney closed the Aladdin show, sadly, in California on January 10th. After 14,000 performances. Replacing it is probably the worst idea in the world.
True.
Frozen, live at the Hyperion Theater.
Travis?
Horrible.
There's still worse ideas.
Frozen can kill itself.
Do you need an example?
If you say anything Zootopia related, I will punch you.
That movie looks pretty good.
It is really good. I'll talk about it later.
Yet, but I'd say Zootopia is impressive.
But I was going to say It could be a good dinosaur musical, for example.
Oh God.
Bunch of T-Rexes.
Kill it with fire.
Kill it with fire. Disney has
Dragon
confirmed that
fire.
Frozen Live at the Hyperion will open to guests on May 27, 2016 at Disney's California Adventure theme park. As you'd expect, this show's gonna suck. I'm just joking. It's gonna retell the story of the entire film. Just before the new show opens, for the first time in forever, a Frozen sing-along celebration will close and hold its final performance on April 17th. Probably to give the people in the Frozen show that's there now enough time to memorize lines and all that stuff for the new show. Now, our second to final topic, which I just found out today, so I'm literally just going to read, not literally read what it says, but I'm going to read about what it says. 1 second, I'm finding something else.
Wow.
Where'd it go? I had something queued up for later, and I can't find it now.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I think I got the name wrong of the ship. That's the new
It's the Harmony
Caribbean
of the
ship.
Seas.
I thought it might be Ovation.
No, it's Harmony.
Ovation just left the shipyard in Germany. No, and then Harmony is...
Anyway.
Harmony, I don't think Harmony... Well, no, Harmony's beginning sea trials, so, yeah, I think both?
Maybe. Well, that's big. According to, and this is from another source, according to Laughing Place and Screamscape now, interactive technology that was put into place to take advantage of the magic bands has started some low-key testing at the Aladdin and Jasmine meet and greet in Epcot. While you rub the genie's lamp, only left them with a generic message when they tried to get it on video. And there are people that are claiming that Genie knew more details about them during their visit, such as their names and where they're from. Information was pulled from the Magic Band. I saw this actually watching the Diz. It's funny. Watching the Diz's Daily Fix thing that they do now. Apparently, this family was going through It's a Small World. And it even says here, whenever they scan their Magic Band, I guess with the FastPass Plus or something, somehow throughout it like found them in line or whatever, and then it showed their names at the end of the screen saying Bon Voyage or whatever it is. Like, if they start doing that, that's freaking crazy.
Wait, they put the names of the people in the Small World on a screen at the end of the ride.
Yes, and it was like a postcard saying goodbye and all that.
Oh, that was rumored a long time ago. They finally did that, right?
Yeah, it's like low-key testing. Low-key testing.
That is cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I know they have the long RFID chips. You don't actually have to go scan your Magic Band to get the picture.
Yeah.
They have the long-range ones that do it for you.
Oh, that's
that's
cool.
pretty cool. They told us about that at guest services when we had an issue with our Magic Band.
Speaking of Magic Band, I got my Disney's Hollywood Studios Magic Band today.
Well, I have a Pirates one.
And I got that one because I don't know how much longer it's going to be called Disney's Hollywood Studios, and I wanted to be able to sell something whenever it became very much expensive. And my last little thing today, usually I don't see movies the day they come out, or the day after they come out, or the day after they come out. I usually wait like 7 weeks to see them. But there's a certain movie that's out now that I just had to see because it features one of my favorite animated characters of all time. His name is Flash. Yes, I'm talking about Zootopia. This movie, everybody that's listening, that will listen in the future, and you guys that are here with me, this movie is probably the greatest Disney movie made in a long time.
No.
Have you seen it?
But The Force Awakens.
Oh my goodness, I'm talking about animated.
Wreck-It Ralph, Big Hero 6.
They were all good.
And if you count Pixar, you got Inside Out.
Okay. Inside Out was good. I'm not counting Inside Out. I'm counting Disney Animation. If you count Disney Animation.
I believe Disney Fantasy, the cruise ship we're going on tomorrow, has free screenings of all the of movies. So I'll let you know.
Okay, yeah, let me know what
you are correct.
Let me know what your movie schedule is.
I'll see it if I can. So
you should be able to look it up right now.
So I'll tell you tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna buy Wi-Fi because I have some blogging I have to do while I'm on the cruise. So
you don't have to get snotty. Ugh.
No, and also St. Thomas has cell service.
Yeah, St. Thomas. You going to St. Thomas?
Yeah.
Okay, how long are you going to be in St. Thomas?
One day, like every other stop, pretty much.
Like how long?
Thomas hours? Tank Engine?
I don't know. Probably 12 hours at longest.
Okay, are you guys... what are you guys doing on St. Thomas?
I don't know. I forget. I actually didn't book excursions, which is not normal for me.
Okay, well, if you want to, take one of those crappy little taxis up to the top of the island, and there's a place called Coral World.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very small, it's kind of in like a druggy looking town.
Good.
So be aware. It's basically like a SeaWorld, but really, really small.
Any roller coasters?
No, there's no roller coasters or anything on. There's actually no roller coasters on the island.
Is there a flat ride?
Yeah.
No, there's no attractions anywhere.
Wow.
Well, there's this zip line.
Yeah, there's zip lines.
Zip line there last year when we took a Norwegian cruise, which I also went to the island last year.
Speaking of cruises, whenever you get into port, wait, what? You're Disney?
Yeah.
So you'll be on that side. Shoot. If you see a multicolored hotel, I'll send you a picture later of what it looks like. But I'll send you a picture of what the hotel that I stayed at whenever I went to St. Thomas, what it looks like. So if you see it, you'll know, oh, that's where Travis stayed.
I have some pictures of St. Thomas from last year, so I'll take a look.
Dude, St. Thomas is nice. But once you go, beautiful. Like, if you go out, like, if you expand out from the like the main place, it's creepy.
Do you have any reservations?
We should have an excursion that day.
Did you get in Paolo or Remy?
Oh. The restaurant on the Fantasy?
Yes.
Apparently they're all adults, and not everyone in our group is adults, so.
Interesting.
Like it's not even
I forgot about your age. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get into Paolo or Remy.
Speaking of animation, back to Zootopia. This movie was great. It hit so many real world issues just on the button. Talked about like racism. I'm not going to spoil it, but it was between predators and prey. That's not spoiling it. If you think it is, it's not. There's a deeper storyline between the whole predator and prey thing. Also, kind of tackling the women-men working issue thing, apparently, because Judy, you know, the main character, the bunny, she's the first bunny cop in Zootopia. So, and she gets a job, and everyone's like, okay, you get this job looking for this person, this person, this person, and then you have parking duty. The person that had parking duty was Judy. Movie was good. DMV scene. Holy crap, I was dying. And the end of the movie, whenever the whole climax of the movie ends. And actually, there's many little twists in the movie that want to direct you down a different path of what do you think the movie's going to end. It's complete 360 of what you think. It's crazy. It's so good. But at the end of the movie, there's something happens, and I'm not going to say what happens, but let's just say officers go looking for a person that's speeding around Zootopia. And I'm gonna spoil who the person speeding was. It was Flash.
Nala.
And it's not that big of a part of. At least I didn't spoil the entire movie. This is just a little gag at the end of the movie. And he's sitting in the car,
like the
and
cat
he rolls.
Inside Out.
What?
Like the cat at the end of Inside Out.
What cat at the end of Inside Out?
At the beginning of the credits, remember that?
I haven't watched the credits at all.
You didn't see the part where all the it showed the cats inside of the cat's mind.
Oh yeah, the cat inside the cat.
I literally was
dog.
dying after that.
Yeah. But at the end of the movie, the officers go pull over someone who's like zooming through Zootopia or Zootropolis. It would actually be better if it was called Zootropolis. And the window rolls down. It's like this red, really nice, like Camaro looking thing. And the window rolls down slowly, and it's Flash. And he looks at the officers and goes, "Oh, no. Don't take me to jail. Sorry, officer." It was so bad because he was smiling too. He was like, it was like, you gotta watch it. It was so good. Just Zootopia.
There you go. Travis spoils the ending of a movie.
I didn't spoil it.
Now it's not gonna be funny.
I could spoil the ending, but that's not what this is about.
Exactly. The ending
I don't know.
was. Oh, and you actually watched the movie, right?
Well, of course I've seen it.
You know what I'm talking about with the actual ending, right? With the 360 twist?
Right.
Yeah. I didn't like that a little bit. But I kind of did because it was funny. The blueberry.
Travis.
That was funny.
There we go. Travis is spoiling the movie for everyone else. You're welcome.
A blueberry is going to spoil the entire
Theme
movie.
Parks and Travels would never spoil a movie until 2 weeks after it comes out. Then it's fair game. It's
been a week, and it's a cartoon.
It's a week, yeah. It's a good cartoon, though. So
it's a very good cartoon. It's way better than...
Actually, I more than 2 weeks after it comes out. Until, everyone's seen. The majority of people who would want to see it have seen it.
Well, I'm just saying, on my scale of Disney movies in the past couple of years, it's Zootopia.
Well, to be fair, in the past couple of years, they've released Zootopia and Frozen.
And right? Inside Out and Big Hero 6.
Oh, well, yeah, big still. Sorry, forgot about Big Hero 6.
Right now, because I actually did get to watch Good Dinosaur. Good Dinosaur was terrible. Oh, God, it was terrible.
Yeah.
The past 5 movies I've seen in Zootopia.
Regular Disney animation, but, I mean, Big Hero 6 is, I could see that being beatable. Frozen is there.
It's Zootopia, then Inside Out, really close with Inside Out. If the thing at the end with Flash didn't happen, Inside Out would probably beat it. But Zootopia just blew it out of the water. It was so good. Shakira could have not happened in that movie, and I'd have been happy. Because if you know from the CD, Shakira's in the movie.
Spoiler alert again.
She's on the freaking soundtrack. Her song's on the radio.
Most people won't listen to the soundtrack.
Her song's on the radio.
I haven't listened to it then.
It's not. It's an okay song. It's You hear it like 3 times in the movie.
Podcasts are the preferred type of radio for me.
Oh goodness. So it's Zootopia.
No, I just
Inside
don't
Out,
listen to radio much.
6. I would actually, personally, I would put Good Dinosaur over Frozen because I despise Frozen. I hate it so much. But like my actual top 5 is Zootopia, Inside Out, Big Hero 6, Frozen, Good Dinosaur. 5 out of 5 stars for Zootopia. Totally would recommend.
So, did you say it was the best movie since Little Mermaid?
It is.
Okay. Michael, are you there?
Yes,
Michael?
I'm here.
Time to defend Lion King.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to defend Lion King. I liked Lion King. I just didn't like it as much as I liked Little Mermaid.
It is so much better.
Lion King is so much better.
Lion King's good. It's just I've never been. I know I'm probably gonna get killed for this in chat and on Twitter and everything, but I'm not the biggest Lion King fan at all.
Wow.
I like the Lion King. I think it's a great movie. It's like Big Hero 6 for me. There's just too much death.
There's one death in the movie.
And it's so hard to deal with. Like the whole movie you're like, "Oh my gosh, he died."
I watched that movie when I was 4 years old and I didn't
feel like that's like The Force Awakens then by that logic. I'm sorry.
Whoa. Why do you gotta bring up that again? Dang, bro.
Dang.
Isn't there a death in Little... No, I don't know there isn't, is there?
There's not a death in Little... Well, her voice.
Thinking there was one. I mean, the crab probably gets eaten at some point, but you know.
We can start singing the song from the movie.
No.
Yes.
No.
You need me to go play Circle of Life?
Circle of Life?
It's a better song.
Owen, it's your turn.
Okay, a couple of things before we get started. Obviously, for some reason, yes, I understand the irony of me talking about Universal being Surround Disney, but that's another story for a different time. So,
wait, Owen, I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt. I apologize. Just want your opinion. Lion King or Little Mermaid, which is better?
Oh, God.
Watch yourself.
I'm going to go with personal bias here. And I'm going to say Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
No. Oh, that means Lion King wins out of majority rule. Okay.
No.
2 to 1 to 1.
Not all the TheCoasterCasters picked.
That's the Donald Trump version of winning.
Hey, we don't say his name on the podcast because we don't want there to be a riot.
You mean, okay, then what should we say?
Donald
Satan?
Trump. There you go, Donald Trump.
What should we say then? Satan?
Mr. President. Now, can we go forward?
Yeah, Mr. President.
No, he can't win.
Next president, sadly.
That's Bernie Sanders. Just kidding. He's not going to win either, but
no more politics.
There we go.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, Ben Carson. Sorry, Owen. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, well, you get used to it after a while. So, if you haven't yet, I would totally recommend, if you are in your means to do so, go to Discovery Cove. Discovery Cove is a really awesome, all-inclusive, immersive experience, and it's something you'll never forget. So, piggybacking on that, SeaWorld has actually introduced a new website, which is a vacation booking site for Discovery Cove on their website. It's actually making things a lot easier to book. Like, I'm looking at it right now. It makes it a lot easier to book the vacation without having to call SeaWorld or anything like that. I mean, I did book mine on once upon a time ago on the website, but this actually includes all sorts of cool things. You actually can book it with a hotel package, too. So I thought that was a really cool thing that SeaWorld's doing. If you book Discovery Cove, you get a 14-day admission to SeaWorld and Aquatica. You pay a little bit more, you can get Busch Gardens camp added to it. You get a 5th night free if you stay 4 nights, and you also get early entry to SeaWorld and Aquatica and free signature show seating if you book into this package.
Oh, God, that's disgusting.
It's totally worth it, though.
Oh, God, that's disgusting. The thing that Owen tweeted about 27 minutes ago.
No idea what you're talking about.
With a certain California vlogger.
Eh.
Me? Huh?
No, something else. Ew, that's disgusting.
So if you are wanting to swim with dolphins, or if you want an all-inclusive resort experience, and you don't want to go to another country or go to an island, Discovery Cove exactly is where you need to be. And there's a lot of really cool things you can do there that you really can't do many other places. So if you start like a family of 4, savings start at about $400 off what you normally would pay. So it's like I said, there's food everywhere, and like if you see something, you can just grab it. You don't have to pay for anything, and it's a really awesome experience. And I definitely recommend going if you ever get a chance to. All right,
Awesome.
yeah. Let's. I don't want to ignore the elephant in the room here. Obviously, everyone knows Popcast Network is very heavy on this wrestling content. And there's been this rumor that's been floating around ever since before the closure of NBA City at Universal City Walk in Orlando that there was going to be a replacement in the means of a WWE brick and mortar Hall of Fame and restaurant. And there was a website that pretty much freaked out the entire internet called, and I'm going to throw them under the bus here, am2.jobs.
Oh, terrible.
And they got everybody, theme park media and wrestling media, to jump on this idea.
And, like, the world.
Yeah, everybody jumped on this, and it was one article.
I saw it on ESPN, or not, yeah, I saw it on ESPN and CNN.
And
CNN? I doubt
it. In their entertainment category, in the sports category, it was there.
There has been rumor.
Go ahead.
There has been rumors for the longest time that what would take over NBA, whether they would get the Cheesecake Factory, whether it'd be this chocolate dessert restaurant, like an original concept, which is basically like a knockoff of the Cheesecake Factory, from what people are saying. If it's like a Willy Wonka style chocolate factory, basically it's going to involve chocolate in some form or another. And then there was a lot of ideas that people have had for it. So everybody ran with this, and I'll admit myself, I did too. And we all had egg on our face because when WrestleMania was announced for next year in Orlando, it was a perfect fit that they would announce the Hall of Fame. And unless they're planning on announcing it at a later time, as of this moment, everything is just pure rumor and rumor only. And as of this moment, there is nothing WWE coming to Universal property.
So sad.
Yeah, it sucks. But, I mean, kudos to Biz Journal for being able to rectify the am2jobs website and actually get some concrete information. WWE and Universal did not mention anything about a collaboration, so it's a sad state of affairs if you're a wrestling fan, but for the people that didn't want it anyway, then congratulations, you're going to be happy. But like I've said before, and I said it once, I'll say it a billion times, City Walk is in dire need of a true sports bar. And they don't have one, and they need one badly.
But isn't that NBC Grill Brew?
That's not a sports bar. That is an upscale restaurant that is just disguised as a sports bar that serves prices that are a lot higher than anything NASCAR ever put out.
NASCAR, I mean, NASCAR was...
Sports bar.
NASCAR. I mean, I don't know. Like, let's just say, I think I haven't been to the NBC Grill Brew.
I have.
I think the NASCAR quality was not nearly as good from what I've heard.
And
NASCAR was fine.
Speaking of WWE, if anybody wants to win a copy of John Cena's new book, Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect, you can instant win contest to WWE.
I want to win it so I can.
I didn't win, but I can go through every day.
I'm just gonna say, I'm kind of glad that they don't necessarily have they're not really getting a WWE restaurant. I don't think it'll be, or a WWE thing. I don't think it could be successful. I mean, you've tried it with NASCAR, you've tried it with NBA, both failed.
Well, I got this, Owen. If you think about it, WWE would probably not fail to the extent of what you're thinking. It could down there. You never know. But with their developmental, I'm going to say this in sports terms for Andy, with their developmental league down there and a lot of other independent wrestling promotion meaning like what it is, like a different type of the wrestling. With a lot of those down there, plus how many people are going to be flocking to WrestleMania 33 in Orlando next year, a WWE like a physical Hall of Fame restaurant would make sense.
But
you know how much John Cena merch you can sell there?
But do you know how much NBA merch you can sell at an NBA place? I mean, there's more fans of NBA, for example, than WWE, I think.
Travis. Hey, Travis.
Yes.
You can't buy John Cena merch because you can't see it.
Oh God.
Travis, the thing is that I don't think either one could be successful.
I think a real, true sports bar at City Walk is exactly what people want. They want to go have a beer, watch a game of some sort, and have some wings. That is the definition
I got
of
a great idea. I got a great idea.
Full throttle sports bar.
World's largest Buffalo Wild Wings.
There's the beat-ups close to Universal anyways.
Close that. Put all of those people. No. Close the beat-ups that's next to Universal. Kick everybody over to Universal. Put them on Universal payroll. Make it the world's largest beat-ups. Make it 4 floors. Come on. Make it happen.
I mean, but there's already 50 other Buffalo Wild Wings within a 2-mile radius of Universal. So.
Okay, but make this the world's largest. It brings more people to come because there's a lot of people that go to world's largest things. Like there's people going to the world's largest McDonald's Monday.
But I'm hearing too. People want to see. They want a sports bar. Now, granted, this is not for locals. This is for tourists that just want to watch a game or watch a match or watch something and then just have some beer and eat some wings and some appetizers, chill out, relax, and then either go back to the parks, go back to their hotel, do whatever. But I think that that's one market that, since NASCAR left, City Walk doesn't have, and it's something that they need. Now, granted, I would suggest go to the Ale House, but not everybody can go off property. So,
I mean,
I think it makes sense to have some sort of a sports bar. And NBA was a good idea, but a lot of people didn't go because they thought it was nothing but basketball, which was incorrect. Same with NASCAR when it came to what they were showing. They weren't just showing auto racing at all times. They were showing other sports.
NASCAR Sports. The only good thing that came out of NASCAR Sports Grill was that souvenir cup.
The fan fueler.
The food was terrible.
Their wings were awesome. I love their wings.
What about ESPN Zone?
They cannot have an ESPN Zone because
I'm saying, how successful is that place?
They were really popular in the early 2000s to mid 2000s, and then they basically all shut down.
Exactly.
But you have places like B-Dubs, and now there's places around me, at least, called Buffalo Wings and Rings or Wings and Things. I don't know.
Look, Buffalo Wild Wings is a chain restaurant. You know, it's not something that you would expect to see in a Universal City Walk. You're expected to see something, that's not every 2 miles in Florida. Except for, there's a couple of exceptions to that, but they're getting rid of it.
The Cheesecake Factory before I had B-Dubs.
Yeah.
Well, if they put in a B-Dubs, it would just it would make sense because it would be something easy that they could do.
They're going to go with something new. They're going to go with something different. But I seriously think that the NBC location is perfect. But they don't have the menu that you would want when you are just hanging out watching sports. I don't watch sports, but if I were to watch sports, or if I were to drink...
Sports.
Yeah, exactly. Yay, sports.
Yay, sports.
When it comes down to it, I love the atmosphere of NBC, but the problem with it is it's too ritzy. It's not a sports bar.
And that's what they're going for, though, in City Walk as a whole. You see the more upscale dining places instead of instead of a regular sports bar. I mean, I think that
you need a sports bar.
I think it could be good if they did that, but I just don't think that's what they're trying to do.
A sports bar would be profitable for sure.
It would.
And they need to invest a little bit in that, even if they had to add a couple things to what they already have.
They should have just not closed NBA City.
They shouldn't have closed NBA City until they had an actual replacement in mind. Because I know that it's changed at least 7 times. So many different rumors about what that place was going to be. Amazing. I never had it. It upsets me. I still never got to eat there.
It was probably one of the best food that I've had at City Walk, besides Bubba Gump.
Love me some cowfish.
Still haven't been to Cowfish.
You will. Don't worry. I'll make sure.
I know.
No. I think I've only ate at NASCAR there.
I love NASCAR. I love their food.
It's okay.
I hated NASCAR.
See, we went to the Blue. I went to the Blue Man Group on my birthday, and then I got NASCAR to go. I went back to my room at Cabana Bay, and I watched Night of Champions on my laptop.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I've also had Margaritaville. That place was good.
It's hit or miss. Don't go at night because you don't get service.
I went during the day.
Then you were fine.
That was great during the day, yeah.
I got a couple more. Yeah, definitely. Their fish and chips are pretty good. It's hard.
I think that's exactly what I had.
Yeah, I'm a really picky eater, as everyone knows that watches my sip and snacks. So yeah, there's only certain things I'll eat, and that's one of the things it's a go-to for me.
Owen only likes chicken.
I do like chicken strips, chicken tenders, chicken nuggets. Yes,
those are good.
Same.
I will make you the best chicken in the world.
Yes.
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A is overrated.
No, it isn't.
Chick-fil-A is white girl country.
Chick-fil-A is good, but it's too expensive.
Yeah.
I got a couple more things before we get done, because apparently I'm the one that's hinging on this. Busch Gardens Tampa has had another issue when it comes to the concerts. Their Food and Wine Festival concerts has another cancellation. Now, we had the cancellation of Kenny Rogers due to illness. Now we have the cancellation of a pretty big group that they could have had, and that was the Goo Goo Dolls. They had to back out because of an illness. But luckily, even though the concert is tomorrow, they have been replaced by Collective Soul. So that's a pretty awesome get right there. And all the concerts begin at 6 p.m. If you want to know more information about it, obviously check out Busch Gardens Tampa's website on the SeaWorld subsite. And OAR will be performing as well on Sunday. So OAR stays, but Collective Soul's taking over for the Goo Goo Dolls. And hopefully that means that down the line, the Goo Goo Dolls will be returning to Busch Gardens Tampa. So, because that was a big deal to get the Goo Goo Dolls, and I think that they'll return.
The other interesting thing, though, I don't. Well, I mean, for some reason, I didn't know it was this weekend. Then I think it's sickness. But for some reason, I had a feeling it was had something to do with the Tillicum stuff. Not wanting to be associated with SeaWorld, but I guess
they have had issues like that in the past.
Well, that's why you see big names going to Busch Gardens.
Yeah, but
you see how the big names going to Busch Gardens, and then not as big names going to SeaWorld, in my opinion.
Well, I don't like Kid Rock, but Kid Rock was a pretty big get for SeaWorld to get.
Do they have them this year? No, but this year, hasn't been that good.
They've got some decent names.
Yeah, not great though. Not as good as Busch Gardens, in my opinion. But I don't know. The other interesting thing is Kenny Rogers. Like, he canceled a month in advance or something.
He's also not in the greatest shape.
Yeah.
Right now either. So
he's old.
Very much so. He can't even sign autographs anymore, honestly.
There's always the chance he's not. You remember he was going to try and build his own park,
Yep. And of course the Kenny Rogers Roasters restaurant that I love so much from that Seinfeld episode.
So you'll have to see Maybe he's just trying to not help the competition, building his version of Dollywood, but, Kennywood's already taken. Guess we'll have to buy that.
It's Rogerswood.
Oh, that was a horrible joke, Travis. I'm sorry.
Stupid. Stupid name.
Don't call me stupid.
I'm not calling you stupid. I'm saying that's a stupid name.
You're a stupid name.
I got some more information real quick. We're gonna move to the West Coast because this is topical right now.
What?
Wizarding World West is starting their annual pass holder previews. March 19th through the 23rd and March 29th and 30th. Keep an eye out on your email if you are an annual pass holder for Universal Studios Hollywood. And you have to RSVP in advance and then show your pass when you get in. It's not going to soft open during these days as what it looks like right now. So they may be ending soft openings very soon because the projected day of April 7th is vastly approaching. So very soon you'll be able to see the Wizarding World West fully. Everyone will be able to. And the Quidditch goggles are finally in place at Forbidden Journey. They were using the Transformers ones before then, and apparently, according to TMZ, they were making people sick.
I would be fine if they had that at Orlando, but without the 3D. If you just could wear them.
Just for fun.
At the gift shop, right?
Just for funsies.
They're not available in the gift shop I'm aware of right now, but that could change.
Well, wouldn't they sell them in, Quidditch goggles at the Orlando gift shop, though?
I would say so.
They probably do sell them.
They haven't yet.
I would say that they're coming up eventually.
Fine. If they do sell the Quidditch goggles, maybe not with 3D in them, I'll tell you, Travis.
Okay.
Next week. Well, actually, I don't know. We might. If they're in Diagon Alley, I'll tell you. I don't know if we're going in the other one.
Because I want those.
I got a couple more pieces of info, and then we can take it home here. Skull Island, Reign of Kong merchandise has been showing up in the parks lately.
Yay.
A good friend of mine and a friend of the podcast network, Charles Vermer, has left us some pictures. And if you go to my Twitter at @SirOwenDisney, you can see some of the great pictures of all the merchandise. There's some really cool shirts and a lanyard. There's some pins. There's a lot of really cool things. So if you want your Kong merch, it's there. And also, I want to shout out Orlando United for their Twitter account as well, because they got some good photos too, thanks to Hate to Fly. So I wanted to make that mention. Some really good shots of the merchandise that you can buy in the parks right now. So if you're not able to ride the ride, you can still buy the merch. So yes. I got a big one here, and this is something that I think it's I can't say it's breaking news, but I say this is news that I just recently heard about, and that's the fact that for the longest time, Pteranodon Flyers has only been accessible if you had a child with you or you were tiny. But apparently, for the last hour of operation on the nights, you are able to have anybody ride Pteranodon Flyers. And I need to get complete confirmation of this, how long this has been in effect, how long this is going to last, if it's going to be in the mornings when there's early access for the on-site hotels. I wonder if they'll open Pteranodon Flyers potentially to all their guests. I think that would be a really fun attraction to ride in the mornings to get some really good video and pictures of Reign of Kong. And you could probably see some really good testing of Reign of Kong if you ride it at the right time, because apparently they've been testing it like crazy lately. So soft openings are coming, ladies and gentlemen. They really are. And that's a big deal, because I've never been able to ride Pteranodon Flyers. I've always wanted to, but it's eluded me because I am a single man and I do not have a child that I could get to go on the ride with me, because that'd be random and weird. So it's like I have to wait. And now I'm finally going to be gifted by my waiting with being able to finally ride it later this year. So that makes me happy.
Hopefully.
And we'll see what happens. Two things. Kylie Jenner was at Universal a couple days ago, on March 9th, actually, and she was at the Raptor Encounter, and she was hanging out at IOA. Yeah.
Ew.
She was hanging out at IOA. She just started a beauty cosmetic line called Kylie Cosmetics, and she was also in town for the opening of the Sugar Factory at on my drive. So she had
fire.
a good reason to be there for both. So yeah, there's a really cool picture on my Twitter if you want to check that out. And last but certainly not least, probably when it comes down to a good double shot, would be this week for the Mardi Gras concert series. And tomorrow night will be the Fray. So yeah, that's going to be a big one right there. And as far as I know, and I don't think this is going to change, Podcast Network will have pictures and video of the Fray that will be taken by our very own Tyler. So he'll be taking care of that for us tomorrow. So that'll go up on the channel sometime soon. And once we get pictures, we will tweet those out to you guys on the Suro and Disney Twitter account. So that's a big one. And Adam Lambert's going to take the stage on Sunday. So that's a big deal there as well. Mardi Gras will be continuing, of course, until April 16th. So a lot of really great concerts still to come. You can check out some authentic Zydeco bands on the side stage, as well as get your beignet on, which everyone should.
Oh, bro, beignets are so good.
Oh, I love beignets. And 4 o'clock, the courtyard opens. 7:45 for the parade start when it steps off, and at 8:30 the concert will begin. So a lot of really great things coming to Universal Orlando Resort in the very near future. And we will have more information next week here on the Coaster Casters podcast.
Is that it?
That is it.
Anyone else have anything else?
No.
Is everyone still alive?
Yeah, but I'm sick, so I've been trying not to talk that much.
Okay. Andy, go first.
You can find me at themeparksandtravels.com. Follow me on Twitter at TPTravels. Follow on Instagram at themeparksandtravels. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/themeparksandtravels. And subscribe to YouTube at youtube.com/themeparksandtravels. Tomorrow we will be doing a helicopter tour, or today now, I guess, Saturday, the 12th of March. We are flying over Orlando in a helicopter. I'm excited. Hopefully we'll get some, or I'll get some good construction pictures and just overall cool pictures of the parks. Otherwise, you'll see some cruise coverage because it's my time. It's traveling time for me. So, yeah. No, it's gonna be an exciting couple of weeks. All right.
All right, Michael.
Twitter. My Twitter is Dr. Bacon or at the Cheesy Turtle. I'm almost at 160 followers. Damn. My Instagram, Michael_DePrima. I post some high quality coaster pics. Watch out for that. You know. My YouTube channel, Fat Mike 371. I don't know what the hell it is. It's definitely something.
Fat Mike 371.
Fat Mike 371, and also on Theme Parks and Travels. Not WordPress.com. Not Word. Don't go to WordPress.com.
Oh God, that site's terrible.
Yeah. Don't do that.
And Owen.
Follow me on Twitter at Suro and Disney. You can follow the Podcast Network on Twitter at Podcast Network, and like our Facebook fan page. It's under Suro and Disney Pop, or manually you can search for Suro and Disney and Pop. We just put out AJ's movie reviews yesterday, and that was about The Young Messiah, The Brothers Grimsby, and to be right now, in my personal opinion, the best film of 2016, 10 Cloverfield Lane.
You're lying to yourself, sir.
No, I'm not. Sad you haven't seen it.
Cloverfield sucks.
So,
the original one did.
That's funny you mentioned that, because I'll get to that in a minute. Saturday, of course, tonight is the WWE Roadblock podcast at 11:30 p.m. listen to us rant about how bad the show sucks and the fact there's 5 matches announced for a 3-hour show.
It's so bad. It's so bad it makes me just want to scratch myself to death.
Versus on Sunday, your Cryptic Common is Creature. Gaming with Ash returns on Monday. And, of course, Tuesday, the Raw Popcast, which is 11:30 p.m. on Monday night. Wednesday, Wrestling Popcast, 9:30 p.m. on Wednesday. Thursday, Brand New Sip and Snack. And Friday, AJ's movie reviews will be Allegiant and Miracles from Heaven. Yeah, that's going to be a fun week. And versus your Cryptic Comment is, once again, Chef. Finally, we're going to be doing that. Halloween Horror Nights podcast starting very soon, and thanks everyone for listening tonight, whether it's late or not. We appreciate every single one of you and your viewership and your listenership, so thank you once again.
Okay. You can follow me on Twitter at Travis Coaster, on everything Travis Coaster, Instagram, Periscope, all that. You can follow the podcast on Twitter at TheCoasterCasters and on everything else, the TheCoasterCasters Podcast. We also have an Apple app. I haven't talked about that in a long time. An Apple app. You can find it on the App Store. It has everything that we've done. Just look up the TheCoasterCasters Podcast and you will find it. What else? Am I missing anything?
No?
Theme Parks and Travels.
Oh, I will be recording videos for the gaming channel this week. I'm actually on spring break and I have just a week of just nothingness, and it's going to be amazing.
MTV Spring Break?
MTV Spring Break live from Kentucky.
Sounds like a blast, dude. I want to be there so badly.
No, you don't, because Justin Bieber just moved here. Now, just if Kylie Jenner moves here, that's when you know you gotta move.
So you know you've hit rock bottom.
That's funny. Thank you all for watching. I'll explain why that's funny in a second. Thank you all for watching. Please come back next week. We're not crazy, we promise. And we will start earlier, hopefully, if I don't have to work at like a stupid time at night. Again, thank you for watching. Check out everybody where they said that they were. You need to rewind to go rewind. But thank you. Good night. Bye.